Okay, hello, welcome to the weather update. It is almost 9 o'clock on June the 10th, 2021. It is nice and cool out. We got temperatures in the upper 60s. We got a 67 degree reading at Carl Place. Temperatures have dropped into the mid and upper 60s across the island, but outside my window, let me tell you, I walked in here and not in my, I still have to have the air conditioner on because the alley is still like very warm, holding in all the heat. So, yeah, the air conditioner has to stay on. It's ridiculous, but that's the way it is. When you live in an oven, you know, that's just the way it is.
Oh, I hate this place!
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot, you know, if you don't like the heat at least. So, it just traps the heat, man. You know, you got nothing but a brick wall out there. So, you know, so you just got to keep the air conditioner on. Fortunately, you know, that's what it is, unfortunately, you know. Wasting energy is not my thing. You know, today, you could turn off the air conditioner. Most people have cross ventilation and can turn off the air conditioner, but not me. So temperature is 67 degrees, dew points in the low 50s across the area. We got mid 60s, so nice and cool across the area. The backdoor cold front has come through. You can see the city's holding on to the heat, 73. It's like I live in the middle of the city, you know, almost. That's sort of like what it's like. Let's see, Jersey. Also cool there at 66 with the dew point of 52 as well. So everybody's in the nice, comfortable air. Nice, refreshing easterly to southeasterly winds that some people, not me, can enjoy. I mean, I can go outside and enjoy it, but not in here. So let's take a look at what the high temperatures were today across the area. It was quite warm, though, earlier on. 82 was the high. Got into the 80s, most areas. 82... 81 at 82 Carl Place, 81 at Farmingdale, 81 at Ronkonkoma, 81 at Shirley, 79 in West Hampton. LaGuardia got up to 81, 83 in Central Park. Probably a little hotter in Toms River. Let's see. 77 actually downtown Toms River, but to the west it was 80. But again, with the east wind, that's going to bring them cool air too, because that'll be coming off the ocean. So everybody pretty much fairly uniform temperatures today across the area. Go to the Wonder Map here, look at some of the temperatures here, some of the stations. I think I'm just going to look at Carl Place because everybody's fairly uniform today, but I'll just show you that it was warmer earlier, and then it cooled off later on. So we started off, it was kind of warm, like I said, late morning, early afternoon. We were in the 80s, and then things dropped after 3 o'clock, started dropping into the 70s, through the 70s in the evening, and down to the 60s right now. So it's warm during the day, so that's why it's hot outside my window, and that's why, yow, it's hot out there. Hot out. I just like the way he says, yow, like, you know, it's too hot. But if you were on the South Shore, you probably got a better sea breeze. Let's take a look at our friend in Canaan Lake, North Patchogue, which I'm sure he gets a nice refreshing breeze in his window. 62.8 right now, so it's a little cooler there. Probably a little, yeah, it was a little cooler there. It still got near 80, but then there was more of a sea breeze, and that dropped the temperatures to the 70s a little earlier on. Now, we're also going to look at this to take a look at some of the rainfall readings from yesterday, because it was very interesting that storm that hit Jersey yesterday, which I was not aware of. But it did wind up hitting part of the Jersey Shore area, particularly in Brick Township. So we're going to go and look at some of these areas, like this area, Arrowhead Village, and they might have actually been cooler than me today. Let's see what they were. Oh, yeah, look at that. It was actually cooler in Jersey, but it was a little more humid. But I'm going to go to yesterday, because I want to go to yesterday, and I want to... Let's view yesterday's data, because it was a very impressive drop in the temperature when that thunderstorm hit. This is Brick Township, so you can see they were in the upper 80s, around 90, then went to the mid-80s, and then look what happened when that thunderstorm hit around 5:44 p.m. It went from 85 to 72 in less than an hour. So that's pretty impressive cool down right there. Even the dew points drop at those thunderstorms. And they did wind up getting a decent amount of rain. Well, this station didn't get a lot of rain, actually. It only got 0.03. But if you go to some other stations, because that actually missed, the storm actually missed certain areas. It hit certain areas and it missed certain areas, but came close enough to cause some issues. But the rain didn't affect everybody. But some areas, I got Herbertsville, I think, was the one that got a lot of rain. Let's see. I was looking at some stations last night. Some stations reported an inch of rain with those storms yesterday. So let's go to that and see. It was cooler in Jersey than it was here. So yeah, here's yesterday, and you can see. Look at that impressive temperature drop. I wanted to show you that. 5:30, it was in the mid 80s, and then by 6:14, it was down in the mid 70s. That's like crazy drop. So let's see precipitation. Yeah, they got close to an inch. So where the rain fell, it fell heavy, and they got an inch. And there was actually some flash flooding. And look at how high the rainfall rates were, almost up to 3 inches an hour. Which is pretty interesting with that, looking at some of these. And you can see the pressure drop, too, that happened with that storm, too, by the way. So very interesting storm that happened down in Jersey yesterday. I figured I would bring that into the discussion. All right, let's sort of look at our weather now again for today. We had some clouds to start, and then clearer skies later on. No, I didn't get to the Pine Barren. It was kind of warm. I think tomorrow will be a better day, hopefully. Today was still a little warm for me. 80 degrees is hard for me. Obviously, that is what it is in the summer, but technically it's not summer yet. So I know it's going to be cooler tomorrow. Whether we'll have a nice sky or not. I mean, we had a lot of clouds around today. You know, we had clearer skies later on. If we look at the MODIS satellite, we'll look at that MODIS satellite in a moment. Let's get to that MODIS satellite. This is the MODIS satellite. You can see we had a lot of high clouds over us, so like a veil of high clouds over us for a good part of the day. Yeah, this is a good example of what we were dealing with. So it wasn't really clear until later on, and then the clouds kind of broke up a little more as the day went on. So let's go to the models here, and we're going to look at our weather now, what's going to be happening. And you can see there's that backdoor front. There's some shower. You can see where the front is kind of stalled out right there. And if we were to look at the temperatures, well, if we were to pull out here on the Ventus sky, you'd be able to see where the warmer air is right here. You can see where it's warmer over there. And you can see where the cooler, if we look at the dew points here, you'd be able to really see the backdoor front. There it is. So you can really see where it's kind of stalled out right there, the southern tip of Jersey. That's where it's stalled out. So for tomorrow, we'll continue with that high pressure over our area. Now, there could be some rain in South Jersey tomorrow. Again, as a little wave rides along that stalled frontal boundary. And then that wave pulls out on Saturday. We stay dry most of the week. Now, Sunday would be overnight. Sunday and the Monday would be our next chance of rain. And then we have a low pressure system coming that will bring another cold front through. And it might get a little unsettled because it looks like this front might stall out. And, originally it looked like it was going to move offshore, but now it looks like it might stall out. A low pressure may form along it, bring more rain for us Wednesday. And then finally we would get out of it on Thursday. That's a ways away. So let's get to this weekend first. So let's go look at our HRRR model, which we still have the 23Z. That's all we have to work with. I'd have to go back to the 18Z run. All right, so let me back this up. So this will show that wave that's going to come through, and it's going to throw some clouds into Jersey, maybe in some showers. None for Long Island, and then Saturday, looks like we have another little impulse that'll come through. Maybe bring us a chance at showers. There's might be a little trough or a little instability here that might trigger some showers maybe later Saturday. I want to see if this shows up on the NAM3. It does not. The HRRR may be overdoing that. And again, we look at the NAM. The NAM's a little further south. I think the HRRR might be a little too close with those showers. I think the front's a little further away than that. But you can see the southern tip of Jersey might be dealing with some showers tomorrow. And then there's this little wave of instability that might come through and throw some more clouds our way on Saturday. I don't think we'll see any showers. So let's go back to the HRRR. And we got to go back to the HRRR and look at our temperatures. Now, overnight, tonight, we're going to see the lows drop into the 50s on Long Island. 60s for New Jersey. You can see how much warmer it is over there. And then for tomorrow, temperatures generally in the 70s, low to mid, maybe middle 70s. No 80s. Again, another cool night on Saturday. Again, 50s for Long Island, but if you're in Jersey, it'll be a little warmer. And then for This is the HRRR. So this is Saturday. So again, temperatures are in the mid 70s. All right. If we were to look at the dew points, go to the next. You can see that the humidity starts increasing on Saturday. So let's go to. So here's tomorrow. We still have low humidity tomorrow. Dew points in the 40s. We start to see maybe a little more extreme humidity in the evening. That you might feel. Saturday, you'll be feeling a little more humidity, I think. You can see where that stall front is. Let's go to the GFS. Now, GFS pushes that front. It keeps that front a little further away. Here's tomorrow. Dew points low, but then we start seeing see the GFS, a totally different opinion. It keeps the dew points lower on Saturday too. So you have a difference of opinion with the models. The models generally tend to underestimate backdoor fronts, so I'm going to kind of lean toward the drier, cooler solution with the easterly winds right into Saturday, and then we start seeing more of a southerly flow on Sunday. That'll bring in some more humidity. And then here's that humidity for Monday. And then you can see we got a stall front situation for Tuesday. We'd have to get rid of that stall front, and then maybe finally by Thursday we would get rid of it. So look at our temperature forecast on the GFS. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous that I have to have the AC on when it's so cool outside. Just I don't know. Just goes against everything that I believe in, but it's not cool outside my window. That's all. I mean, look, I shouldn't, I shouldn't complain. All right, put the air conditioner on. Shut up. Mid 70s for Friday, and again for Saturday. Maybe a little warmer in Jersey. Maybe close to 80 in Jersey on Saturday. Here's Sunday. It could heat up a little bit Monday. This is when we might start seeing the mid and upper 80s with a little more humidity and then that cooler, drier air would come in next week and bring us back into the 70s, which is upper 70s to around 80. Might be close to average for around that time of year once we get toward the later part of June. So now let's go look at the sky forecast and see how we're going to do with that. Because I know there's a lot more clouds than I was hoping for today. We'll first start with the NAM. And you can see this is tomorrow. So tomorrow we should be able to maybe right over Long Island have some clear skies, hopefully, or mostly clear skies. I think tomorrow is going to be the best day. You're going to have the best skies. Saturday, you're going to see some more clouds around, I think. Can look at the RGM as well with that. So here's the RGM, and you can see it kind of just keeps us in the cirrus, unfortunately. Yeah, it keeps us in the cirrus, so I don't know if we're going to have a clear day tomorrow or not. Really hard to say, but yeah, it does not look like we're going to have any clear days, unfortunately, according to these models that I'm looking at right now. Here's the GFS. Like I said, probably not. Maybe there's going to be a little sliver of clear skies right over the eastern part of Long Island. Maybe that'll set up and we'll get lucky. But I think tomorrow will feature more sunshine than Saturday and Sunday. So, and then we have to deal with that stall frontal situation. Though according to this, look at this. This is Tuesday, and it does have, even though it has this front, it looks like the front is offshore on this sky forecast. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. But it looks like next week we may have more chances for clearer skies, maybe. Let's go to the Ventus sky now and pull into our area here, and we'll just use this and look at the temperatures for tomorrow. And again, this just generally shows the easterly flow coming in, so it's going to keep the temperatures low. 70s. Go to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That's the height of the day when it comes to most of the heat buildup. But again, we're only going to be in the 70s, and maybe even cooler in Jersey because there might be less sun. Here's Saturday. Warmer in Jersey on that day. Saturday will be warmer. A little bit warmer, especially in Jersey, but generally comfortable. So it will be comfortable. But as far as the sky goes, as far as getting a nice clear sky, yeah, I don't know if we're going to see that. We can look at the dew points as well on this. Here's the dew point for Friday, and you can see dew points in the 50s. But if you're in Jersey, it'll be significantly more humid. Saturday, you see the humidity increasing, but it still won't be terribly uncomfortable. Nothing like what we just went through yesterday. So that's going to be it for this weather update. Again, nicer weather has arrived. It won't really be nice blue skies. Probably not. But we saw a little bit of blue skies today later on. So maybe tomorrow we can get lucky. Tomorrow's really going to be, I think, the best day of the next 3 to be outside on Long Island. So that's it. Thanks for watching and take care.